right, so today we're trying to do something a little bit different. We're taking a look at Casetify's cases this time around for the iPhone XS and the iPhone XS Max. We have a couple that we're going to run through pretty quickly. They're all relatively similar, but there are also subtle differences. So the first case that we're going to take a look at is called the Grip iPhone XS Vintage Floral. So let's pop that on pretty quickly and take a look at it. So the case itself has this floral backdrop to it on the rear. You can still see the color of the iPhone XS, which is nice. And there's nice thick edges to the sides, so if the case happens to drop, it's gonna not damage the phone, which is what you want out of a case. And it's also a really tight fit, which is cool, because then you're not gonna get debris behind the case. So we'll pop that one off. And the next one we're gonna take a look at is Casetify's Impact iPhone XS in white. So the Impact series is very similar to the Grip series. It kind of has this black edge around it. It feels a little bit more bulky, and there's also these like wispy wind designs on the rear of this one, so that's kind of like the white portion of the name of the case. And yeah, I actually don't mind this one. The design is pretty simple, and the case shares the same protection design as the Vintage Floral. So let's pop that one off. Now this is my favorite in the XS lineup that Casetify sent over to us. So this is the Impact iPhone XS Abstraction Outline Black. So I really like the rear design on this one. I think it's unique. I think it's eye-catching. I think it's something we don't see from a lot of case manufacturers, and it definitely helps the phone stand out, but still shows off its very cool looking glass rear. And in my case, I obviously have the gold version of the phone. So we'll pop that one off. And now we're gonna move to the last iPhone XS case that Casetify sent over to the MobileSyrup office. And this one is not one that I would probably use on a daily basis, but it's an interesting looking case. It's called the Glitter iPhone XS in Gold Chrome. So let's flip this one around, since that's obviously the big draw here. So there's glitter that floats around inside the back of the case. I'll admit that it actually looks pretty cool. It's probably not the case for me, but I can definitely see some people out there really liking what this case has to offer. It's also a really tight fit, which is something that I haven't seen from cases like this in the past. It really glues to the phone in a way that I've been impressed with, which again prevents debris from getting behind the case and damaging the iPhone XS's glass body. So we'll leave that one on for now. I'll put it down here so you can take a lovely look at the glitter as I move on to the next case. So the next one we have is the Impact iPhone XS Clear Max. So this case right here is very similar to the iPhone XS version of the exact same case. But it's very simple. It's just got a clear back, which I like, but it still offers the same protection that Casetify features in its other cases. You kind of got these button covers. You can still see the nice rear of the iPhone XS Max, which again in my case is gold. It's overall a pretty solid case. So we'll pop that off. And now we're gonna move to another abstract floral case. But in this situation, this is for the XS Max. So this is the Impact iPhone XS Max Abstract Floral. So this is very similar again to the XS version of this case. It has this interesting floral pattern on the rear, kind of with these pink accents and a nice yellow color. And again, you can still see the gold color of the iPhone XS Max that I have through the see-through translucent case. And it has these little pink sides. It's in general a pretty nice looking case. This is something that I may consider using at some point. So that is it. That is our quick look at Casetify's lineup of XS and XS Max iPhone cases. Thanks a lot for watching, and make sure to like this video and drop a comment if you're interested in one of these cases.